Dan Larson here, and I'm at the photo booth with the third installment of videos from a collection I picked up off of Craigslist. Check out our other two videos to really get a sense of the variety of stuff that was in this collection. Marvel Legends, Transformers, Street Fighter 2 Mini-Mates, all kinds of stuff. This is a bunch of Robotech stuff, and I'm going to be right up front with you. You probably know more about this Robotech stuff, considering I know just about nothing. In fact, let me demonstrate my knowledge for you right now. This is Robotech stuff. We've now covered just about everything I know, so you're going to have to fill in the blanks in the comments. Up front here in the first row, actually, first off, we got a 3 3/4 inch figure. I think he comes with the motorcycle armor. I don't know what it's called, but I haven't found the armor yet in any of the boxes. So, and he's probably gonna need a new O-ring. Yeah, those can be replaced. Fortunately, I have a bunch of G.I. Joe O-rings that I can replace that with. And then up front here we have. Oh, he fell over. There we go. A couple of these blind box PVC little, they're kind of like little puzzle figures. You put them together, they, you know, all the little parts. Well, that one doesn't want to come off, but they are pretty easy to assemble. I'm not going to. Look, it worked. Anyway, little point of purchase blind box guys. I'm blown away by the amount of detail that they have, and from clear translucent plastic cockpits, guns, some of them are actually pretty posable, and I'm actually surprised by it. But those are all pretty cool, and there's actually others, but this gives you a sense of what's here. You know, the 3 different modes, and then I think this is the bad guy. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Beyond that, like I said, I really don't. I'm going to move these guys aside here. I don't really know much about the lines that the stuff comes from either. I don't know. I don't even know what years they're from. I know he's older than this. That's about it. This is a slightly larger scale piece. It transforms. It's a little more flimsy, but it's got all the parts. The wings work. It's really just the same. It's the same structure, engineering, everything, just bigger and smaller and different colors, and that seems to have worked really well for them. This one is a non-transformable, more of an action figure style. I mean, it's still pretty posable. It's got, everything, pretty much everything moves, and it's got a nice paint job, and I don't know the particular registration numbers or the names of them. I believe this is Gerwalk. I don't know how it's GIF. I don't know how it's pronounced. The fists, while I realize they are somewhat cartoon or art, the posters and sort of different illustrations, it's accurate to that. The interpretation still kind of looks silly to me. It makes it look like a Mickey Mouse sort of cartoon character. In fact, I always think these guys kind of look like the Spy versus Spies from Mad Magazine in this mode with the pointy noses and stuff. But hey, that probably dates me. Where are we over here? Let's move these guys out of the way. Actually, I think this one and this one. Nope, I was going to say I think they're from the same line and they're the same scale. Oh, yeah, no, maybe they are. Yeah, they're the same scale. They're the same line. So that's the robot mode, and that's the jet mode. The jet modes look really, really nice. Much better than the robot modes, but it's a pretty flimsy design. There were a few more in this collection, and they all seem to be broken right at the same spot. There's this hinge in here that seemed to be broken on all of them, and then you can actually, I don't know if you can see it on here, but he's reinforced, the previous owner reinforced this hinge in here with tape because they snapped off so easily. This one's dark blue with yellow, this one's blue with gold. They're different jets. I'm assuming these are more a later line. This feels like a more recent version of, the type of plastic and the simplicity of the transformation on this one versus this one. This feels like a much higher end piece, but I don't know the difference between any of this stuff. This guy's mostly die cast. Looks like he's in beach mode colors. I don't know anything about. He had a little antenna here, and that's unfortunately broken off. But this thing is heavy. It's like 3 pounds of die cast metal. Over here, let's slide these guys out of the way. I'm not going to transform these right now because mainly because I don't really know how without any instructions. This guy also from that sort of action figure sort of line. He's pretty cool. He came in different colors. There's this one, and then also this one. Good guys, bad guys, Robotech, I assume. I don't know, they're robots. They were in the same bin. I just don't know anything about them. Help me out here. All the same team, Power Rangers? I don't know. This guy says Mars-based. Does that help anybody? I just don't know. Slide these guys out of the way. These guys, to the best of my knowledge, are sort of, I think they came in the book style boxes. Sort of, I think it was actually called Masterpiece, was the line. Mostly die-cast, weird transformation because you actually remove the legs to make it transform. You snap them off, and snap them back in a different position. The jet modes look fantastic. The robot modes leave a little bit lacking. I will say it's cool because this is one of the only ones I know of that actually has a waist built in there. And the cockpit's open, and they're fantastically detailed. And for their time, I think they were high-end, expensive, really nice pieces. But I think they've aged a bit, and I believe there's another era after that of even better, transformations and stuff where they sort of fixed some of those issues that they had from. I need to look some instructions up online, make sure I'm transforming them correctly. They all have all their missiles and guns and stuff. They just feel a little, I don't know, like flimsy, wonky. The hip joints they aren't great. I'm guessing I can find a few threads that have ample complaints about them. These two, again, from that same action figure style line, pretty posable. I really like this one. The Skull and Crossbones theme obviously works for everybody. I'm assuming he's the most popular one. Rick, is this Rick Hunter's Veritech, Valkyrie? What are we dealing with here? Why are there so many different names for the same thing? But he's cool. It's pretty articulated, and oh, does he have a waist? Oh, look at that, he's got a waist too. He's got all his stuff. It's a nice action figure. Very cartoony style. I do really dig that. I need to see if I can fix his bent antenna gun here. Over here we've got a couple of box pieces. I had to check these out with a couple of collectors that know a bit more about this stuff. I am told, unfortunately, that they are knockoffs. Junes, apparently here, Joon''S, is notorious for making fakes. So nice to know that I have. My question was on this one. I don't know if you can see here. It's got his hands aren't gray, and I actually have a vintage one of these, and the hands are the same color as the body, so that made me question it at first. Then I'd just never seen a blue one before, but I'm assuming they made all the different colors just because I hadn't seen them. It's news to me, but I don't know. It's neat to have them in the box, and I remember being in Japan as a kid and seeing this in the box, so it was neat to see those again. Lastly, in the back here, I'm going to assume this is who they pulled their inspiration for Jetfire from. He practically is Jetfire, standing here like this. Colors, head, he's a little discolored. You can see how he's way whiter on the inside of his legs here than the outside. But he's got all the armor and stuff, just like Jetfire had, although I don't think Jetfire had the gun. Still pretty cool, and he'll look nice next to the other couple of vintage pieces that I have. Anyway, there are a few more pieces in the collection. There's just a couple of the carded figures. This guy, who I think it's the same as this one. I think that Fire Valkyrie is the same as this one. Oh, here. This is a boxed Viet YF 21. So that's this guy. So now I know what that is. And there were some of these things. It's VF1S. So, oh, I said Rick Hunter. That's Roy Fokker. Max Genius. Hey, you know what? If you've seen the cartoons, let me know. I never watched the original Robotech. Is it worth it? Should I even bother? If I didn't grow up with it, is it a thing I'm going to even care about? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check me out on Instagram, Toy Galaxy, for more images from this collection. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Help support the channel by visiting our Patreon, patreon.com/ToyGalaxy. All those links are in the description below. Later.